Okay, so this is game 3, and I think this is a keep. I have 2 lands and a tune. Okay, so here I'm choosing between finding a forest and a mountain, and I think I need to find a mountain because it's a lot more likely that I draw a forest than I draw a mountain because there's more forest in the deck. So, a mountain, and here I can either play the Puzzle Knot or the Vessel. I think I'd probably rather play a Vessel, so the next turn I can crack a Vessel and play another Vessel. The energy is not super relevant, I don't think. Play Puzzle Knot, so it also uses my mana fairly efficiently, and if I draw a forest, it can save me some energy with Aether Hubs. Maybe that was my thinking. Okay. So now, yeah, I think it's pretty clear I want to play Vessel and crack it. So I crack my Vessel here. So my choices, I think, are Marvel, Nissa, or Servant. Servant gets me 1 more mana, but it's really slow and you can easily kill it. I like Nissa a lot here because it's a really powerful threat, and if I draw a land, then I can play 2 Chandras in a row, and it's pretty likely that I'll hit a 5th land for my Nissa, and if that resolves, I can get back one of the Chandras, assuming he answers both of them. But I guess Aetherworks Marvel would be okay here too. But Nissa's like harder for him to deal with because he can't Ceremonious Rejection it. So I picked Nissa here. Draw a land, which is really good. Play Chandra. So I want to start drawing out his counter spells. So Void Shatters. Plays Painful Truths. So this means I can resolve my Chandra, which is great. +1. So here I can either try to get a spell off of my Chandra, or I can try to cast Ishkana. I think I want to cast Ishkana here because if I whiff on my Chandra, then this gives him an opportunity to play Glimmer. I'd rather have him like forced to play Counterspell here. And I can't hit anything like super great off of my Chandra. I guess I can hit Aetherworks Marvel, so I'm not sure which plays better here actually. So I go for Ishkana to force a counterspell. He anticipates. He doesn't have a counterspell. Kills my Ishkana. I play Vessel. Okay. So get a forest here at the end of his turn. So now he probably has a Gearhulk, I'm assuming. He has Void Shatter in his graveyard and Unlicensed Disintegration. I really don't want to play Nissa into his Gearhulk. I'd rather he Gearhulks for like an Anticipate or Unlicensed Disintegration. So I'm probably going to +1 Chandra and try to get a spell. Yeah, and I don't want to play my land before I +1 Chandra because there's no 6 mana spells in my deck, and I might hit Tireless Tracker. So I hit Servant, and then I'm gonna play another Vessel, I think. So maybe I should have cracked my other Vessel in case I hit something like another 2 mana spell, but I think this is fine. So he plays Gearhulk here, and he's gonna Unlicense Disintegration my Servant. So on second thought here, maybe I was better off forcing him to Torrential Gearhulk and Void Shatter my Nissa, because then I would have been able to Ultimate Chandra the next turn, assuming he doesn't have like some kind of sweeper. So yeah, that's actually a play I'm not really sure about. So my Chandra goes down to 4. Plays Painful Truths. I'm just gonna jump here. Use Vessel Vendor's turn. Okay, so my choices here are Emrakul or Aetherworks Marvel. I think I want to take Emrakul because I can basically already cast it if I use Chandra for mana, and it's better against Ceremonious Rejection and Void Shatter, and Negate for that matter. Although I feel like it's pretty likely he has Summary Dismissal at this point, so it's not like amazing. So I take Emrakul, and here I assume he has a bunch of counter spells, so I just want to try to get value off my Chandra. Hit Marvel, play Ceremonious Rejection, and I don't want to attack here in case he has a kill spell, then he can get through and kill my Chandra, so I leave both spiders back. So I chump with a spider here. Plays Transgress, he's probably going to take away Emrakul. And I'm going to use the Vessel. Okay, no. At the end of turn, I have a good opportunity to get value out of my Harness Lightning, because there's 1 damage on the Gearhulk, and I can do exactly 5 to it. So this draws out a Negate, which is pretty good. And then I just want to keep trying to get value out of my Chandra, so I +1. Hit Emrakul, and I'm a mana short of casting it. And then I think I want to play Nissa here. Yeah. Force him to use a counter spell. So he uses Void Shatter. I'm not sure if that was correct, I think it was. Play my Game Trail. So he activates his Wandering Fumarole, plays 2 of the Slaughter. I wonder if I should have sacrificed my Chandra here. Because clearly if I sacrifice my Spider... I sacrificed the Spider, but I guess this saves me 1 life. Maybe it was correct to sacrifice Chandra there. Okay. So now I'm pretty behind. I want to attune first to get 1 land out of my deck, so my Vessel is a little bit better. Use Vessel. I think Tireless Tracker is better than Chandra here because Chandra will just die instantly. So I get Tireless Tracker, play it. Sacrifice the Clue on my turn. I'm not sure if that's correct in case he like plays Transgress or something. So yeah, so I'm pretty far behind here. And then I draw Emrakul, which is perfect. Play Emrakul. He doesn't have a counter spell. He glimmers at the end of my turn. And now I take his turn. Okay, so what I'm thinking about here is so I can kill his Wandering Shroomroll and his Torrential Gearhulk, which I really want to do. And then it takes up 5 mana to kill his Shroomroll, and he has 10 mana, I think. Which means I can't counter something with the Summary Dismissal, I just cast it. And casting it does get his Thing in the Ice closer to flipping, but I don't think I really care if his Thing in the Ice is flipping. Especially if I'm using his Summary Dismissal, so he doesn't really have a good answer to me playing Emrakul again. Maybe it was a better idea to not play the Summary Dismissal, because it keeps further away from flipping his Thing in the Ice. Maybe he has to cast it anyways to flip his Thing in the Ice. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure about that. Maybe I should have just left the Summary Dismissal in his hand. But pretty sure about the rest of it. Like, I want to kill his Fumo and his Torrential Gearhulk. So he plays his other Thing in the Ice, counters his own Thing in the Ice, Void Shatters his counter, bounce all my stuff. Now I can replay my Emrakul and play Tireless Tracker, Evolving Wilds, draw a Gearhulk when I'm controlling his turn, and I can Gearhulk for 2 the Slaughter and kill his Gearhulk. And then I can kill his Awoken Horror. And he draws Jace, bounces my Emrakul. Attack his Jace. He chooses not to jump with the guys. I replay my Emrakul, and I'm like low on time, so I'm not cracking clues or anything. And he draws just the land. Then he gets another turn. And he scoops.